Welcome friends once again. In my series of talks to you, especially those who are going to class 10 and going to complete plus 2. You will be wondering in class 10 what would you be doing and what you are planning to do after plus 2. Recently parents had approached me, as also the brothers of young brothers, inquiring about what do I tell my young children or my brother or sister, the career prospect for him or her after plus 2. Let us start step by step. Number one, the question in your mind will be very clear. Immediately after plus 2, you will be either expected to do a vocational training, or you will be expected to do a degree, or you will be taking on a professional degree, or you will be planning for it with the advice of your parents and friends. Let me take this opportunity to introduce you and clarify some of your doubts. During 10th and after PU, what next? While you are in class 10, start early ahead of others by chalking out the options that you have on the subject that you are going to choose in class 10. Now when you come to class 11, you will be sailing through preparing for class 12, trying to get the best percentage possible. But let me assure you, in addition to getting good percentage, you need to also do well in your mains or any entrance exam. So what are the three important ingredients for that? I would say purpose, plans, and a thought process. These three P's will help you in enlarging your vision for your future. Number two, focus to meet the challenge of appearing various exams. You can approach coaching centers, you can approach your seniors, you can approach your schools and colleges, counselors especially, who can guide you how to face various competitive exams. Practice makes one perfect certainly holds good. Now you got to invest in yourself in terms of time. Time is of very important essence, especially the moment you are finishing class 10 and heading for 11th, 12th onwards. Now when you invest in time, you will be able to be a good reader of books, internet, and various seminars that you are to attend, as also various TED talks. Now remember that lakhs of candidates and students are passing out every year, and you will be one amongst them. But like I said earlier, if you start early, you will be ahead of them all. Remember that your mission is very important. What do you ultimately want to achieve? You must have two plans, plan A and B. There is no plan C. This I had given in detail in my previous talk to you. Now, you must always be a good listener to the guidelines or guidance given by your parents who are experienced, by your teachers who see many of you through, and by your mentors. Rather, you should have a mentor who will be a guide for you throughout life, especially during the scholastic year. Follow your heart. The fifth point I would say, follow your heart. What is your choice in life? But do not draw a line saying that this is what I want. Think 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 years ahead. What do you want to ultimately want to achieve? Next is get motivated by those who have already reached the upper ladder, starting from the bottom. Meet them, speak to them, write to them, call them up and inquire. There is no ego involved here because it's your life. Once you have been motivated, you take off and say, I'm game on. I'm going to exploit all the frontiers that will help me to understand and meet my mission. Whether you want to be in the technical branch, non-technical branch, or you want to take on a secular job, a non-secular job, or a vocational training, I would say, let's start in class 10 itself. What are you good at? Today itself, I had a cadet from one of the Indian military academies visiting me, and going back after his term, he said, "Sir, this very point that you are giving me today in your visual presentation, you gave me about 3 years back. Today I realized starting ahead has made me strong, confident." I added on to him to say that, remember your purpose. You are there to become a commissioned officer. His answer was, "Sir, you have already motivated us when we were with Cavalier India and you used to take our classes on motivation. You only use one word, perspiration. That is hard work and perspiration. There is no word called luck. Personally, I don't believe in luck. I believe luck is defined as 99% perspiration and 1% inspiration." Now, in my 7th point, I would like to tell you that do not look back once you are taken off for your purpose. Otherwise, you will be left behind. It was a famous athlete, Milkha Singh, who said, "I never looked behind, and the day I looked behind, I found my competitor going ahead of me." That should not be so. Once you have taken out a step, keep moving forward. I would rather recommend that at this stage, if you are in class 10th or going to class 10, do visit academy like Cavalier India, places where talks are going on, for example in schools, colleges. Request your principals and counselors to invite speakers who can motivate you and you be in touch with them. Attend to all these workshops, seminars, coaching, instead of wasting your time during the holidays. Last but one, be a master of character values. Your character will count throughout your life. With my experience with defense forces over 34 to 35 years, I realize integrity, purpose, and your character qualities take you all along. Trust your parents, trust your creator, trust your friends. Have a name and have an impact on your people around you, so they can also ask you, how did you do it? This very cadet who was talking to me today said, "Sir, I studied in Kendriya Vidyalaya in Chennai, and that the moment I came home on leave, all my neighbors of my brother's age group collected and asked me, how did I manage or how did I reach who I am today?" It was really interesting to hear him say, "Sir, we learned it from you and I wish to pass it on to others." So to close up, my talk today with you is purely trust yourself, plan ahead, have a purpose, write down your purpose and stick it to the wall next to your bed, so you, when you get up, you know what your aim is, goal is, and start today. Remember, advance as a knowledgeable personality to achieve excellence in the chosen fields. This will help you in life. Thank you for listening. Till we meet next. God bless you.